setting. You have to toggle.
Start
you have to toggle
streaming, and we're
wrapping the text.
live. Yippee!
dumb.
Hello, everyone. It's me, twitch.tv/Exzelda from youtube.com/Exzelda. I'm your host today. Yippee!
Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Manning.
True.
The host with the
Okay, Amanda, you introduce now or die.
I'm Amanda. I'm Shigus. I just realized I didn't change my PFP yet. I'm Chikawa.
Awesome.
Not yet, but I will be.
Seriously badass and awesome.
Imminent Chikawa.
Okay, Jorg.
I'm Jorg, who is Reyes.
Yippee! Okay,
Jorgavon Strangle.
whoever's next. Jolene is next.
Jorgenton.
Jolene.
I know that bitch.
Jolene.
You
Matt,
do?
I like your go live announcement.
Thank you. Who's next? Mr. Manning.
Mr. Manning. Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Manning.
Yippee! And
I don't remember
Typha.
what characters are gonna reappear.
And last, yippee! Hi, I'm Typha, and I'm playing a cunty little thing.
Yippee! Now I'm thinking about cunty
Yeah.
little
Love a good
thing.
callback.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be playing. I don't know if I will possibly be playing a cunty little thing this time. I'm not sure.
What do you
I
mean?
don't
You're
know.
playing London.
Well, is London
Dave,
gonna
you're
show up?
always a cunty little thing.
You're right. I don't have to act it.
Alright, Typha, recap me, please.
You got it. Where'd it go again? It's down here.
Oh yeah, you do have to turn on rap text, huh?
That's so dumb, right?
I agree, yeah.
Every time you open it too, but apparently. All right. Last time on Of the Devil. During the trial, Morgan stumbles her way through stalling for time until Sarah finally decrypts the files from David's secret computer. Camera footage reveals Sarah herself handed David the supposedly poisoned plastic cups, which she has no memory of. The court drops its case against David and thus assumes Sarah is an AI and not bound by any tenets. She will be destroyed. Morgan incriminates herself as Sarah's legal owner and plans to defend herself. She and Emma are given one day only to figure out what actually happened. In David's panic room, Morgan goes through David's journal, within she then finds a recording meant for her only, in which David discusses his over 300 AI projects and what they made together, artificial human neurons that eventually would form into Sarah, who is neither android nor AI. She merely is. Morgan then travels to Noble headquarters again, this time to appeal to the board. Say it scarily, :3 lowercase c. So this time to appeal to the board. More or less giving them an ultimatum along the lines of work with me and we will win, shut me out, and the world will know David Asher was killed by a noble android. I don't know what's happening when we left off. Morgan's conversation ended and Mad saved the game before anything else was said. Less than /3. The trail is probably about to begin again, but I don't remember. Semicolon dash semicolon.
The trail?
Yippee.
Yeah, the trail.
Like Oregon.
Oh, whoa. Guys, do you
Not
think
like the house on the
that
hill.
that David Asher made Grok?
Yeah. What
Okay.
I was
Grok
gonna
is one
say
of the
is,
300
do we think he was so bad at relationships with other people because he's in a polycule with 300 AIs?
He's in
Yeah.
a polycule with Homer Simpson and Virgil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Evolution dance.
I'm still hung up on that right now.
Alrighty, is everyone ready? 5.
Yeah, he was cheating on Isaac. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, like the bear.
Yippee! I'm going into this trial, my trial, with a lot less ammunition than I'd like. I'm beginning to form a picture of what actually happened, maybe even circling the drain on a suspect. But Emma won't be generous enough to give me breathing room. She'll want to end this fast. Maybe if I do badly enough, it'll flip her sadistic switch and she'll want to keep playing. I don't remember who this was.
Was this me?
The old one. Wasn't that Amanda? I think it's Amanda.
Go for it, bestie.
I do not remember the voice I did. I just remember it sucked.
Sexy old lady.
She's old.
I'm old.
I'm old.
Oh, you got charged with owning an AI. First time you do something exciting in your whole life. And I gotta find out through the In Grapevine?
Who has the Pikmin sound?
I remembered. I remembered after I said it.
My life is plenty exciting.
Freckles. You could pour the polish off a resume checking robot.
Yeah.
Resume checking.
Resume check. I have to look back at the stream to see what that was because there's no way that's what it was.
No, that's what it says.
I can't read.
It's an English moment. It's spelled the
Catholic
exact
school
same.
teachers with more active night lives than you. I read that.
I clicked.
think.
It's just taking a bit.
Oh.
Okay.
Who'd you rope in? Anyone I know? Oh shit. Are you representing yourself?
It's within my budget. Fish within my budget.
Like low tier god.
Screw your budget. You're going to jail.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Ain't a matter of how good a lawyer you are. Anyone who represents themselves in court has a fool for counsel.
Like low tier god.
You represented yourself countless times. He's the guy who tells you to kill yourself now.
Yeah.
Oh. Not for anything I had a chance of losing. Your pal hasn't even been dead 48 hours. You're too close to this. You'll make mistakes.
The powers that be really didn't want to give me a rain check. They're taking this very seriously.
It's more dangerous than that. They're scared.
Is there precedent? An ad committing murder?
How the fuck did you pass law school without learning how to look this stuff up?
I know what the net says. I'm asking you.
The answer to that is not helpful to you at the moment. Blah.
What words of advice do you have?
Get yourself a new lawyer.
I'm gonna close this chat now.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye, chat. Change the world.
We're ending the stream.
Don't
We're
lose
closing
Freckles.
this chat.
You don't need to tell me that.
As I was doing that voice, I was like, wow, this voice sucks. And then I was like, oh, damn, I did remember the voice I did last time.
What are you reading, Adonai?
I was reading David's employment contract with Noble Electronics before I got waylaid by spam texts.
The one we found inside the panic room. It looks quite extensive. Should I skim it for you?
Depends. Did you pass the bar exam since we last spoke? You comfortable?
I am not.
Ever seen that old movie with the gorilla and the skyscraper? They bring it to the city and...
I understand the analogy, Adonai.
Wish I could call it overkill. But considering the specs Sarah put up yesterday, maybe those bindings aren't heavy enough. Come to think of it, those numbers must have been faked along with the rest of what the machine read. That was all a smokescreen David had to help her lay low, and her actual strength is more like... 10.
At least 10.
That's a
She has
lot
a
of
strength score of 10.
Yeah, she has a 0 modifier.
Commoner.
If your joints weren't currently locked up tighter than a vice, do you think you could escape this place?
I hope that question is not indicative of your strategy.
This is me trying to distract you, Sarah. Enjoy the hypothetical.
I would estimate that the building's automated security would put 9 holes in me before I reach that door.
9's not so bad.
I would not be able to function after the 7th.
Ah. Well, if you haven't been planning some great escape...
I would not do that. That would be illegal. And you would still be on trial.
I remember. So what have you been doing all day then?
I am attempting to recover memories from Friday.
You can do that?
It is not dissimilar from the process of recovering data erased from any other computer. Despite the difference in scale. I won't be able to remember everything, but if successful, I can recall individual pieces of information that could prove useful.
That's a lot of coulds. Even if you're successful, you may not like what you find. Whatever happened that day, either you or David wanted you to forget it.
Yes. But even so, I have to remember. Because it is the last day that Father and I...
Any luck so far, then?
I can recall a slightly musty scent.
Wow, case closed.
What about you, Adonai? Have you formulated a plan for this trial's proceedings?
Something like that? Chung insists that Cinnatone isn't what killed David. I don't buy it. There's no other explanation for how he died.
So she is lying.
And if she repeats that lie on the stand, I'll need to expose it.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Would she really commit perjury to protect Noble? To protect one of Noble's patents?
She doesn't strike me as quite the corporate zealot she makes herself out to be.
But you believe that she had something to do with Father's death?
What do you think?
I don't know.
The not knower.
I don't know why
Just like
anyone
me.
would kill Father.
For real.
She's just like we.
It's so true.
Considering the possible consequences of what he confessed to in his journal, I can think of...
But then again, I don't understand why anyone would want to kill anyone. Do you?
Loaded question.
bells tolling for thee. It means that the doors to the courtroom are unlocked. Let's...
Means that
Wait.
you reach trinket.
Yeah. Wait, can you walk like that? Waddle will have to do.
Funny blueprints reference.
Wait a second. Across the hall,
Like the
that's...
D.
Keep waddling,
Homosexual
Sarah.
man
I'll
spotted.
catch up.
As you say,
We when we look in a mirror.
This will be a coin toss.
You that surprised to see me?
Oh, hold on.
Muted.
Holding?
Guess we're all just sitting here for a while.
Man, maybe Morgan
Morgan
was that
just like
surprised.
starts staring off against the wall while Isaac's waiting for a response.
I spy with my little eye something red.
Grabs a hold of me tightly.
Is it the Morgan text?
No.
Fuck!
Is it Isaac's highlights?
No.
Man, you picked a really hard one.
Yeah, there's a lot of red here.
Unmuted.
We're so freaking back.
Isn't that curtain in the background?
You
What?
got it, buddy.
Let's go!
What the hell did I miss?
We're playing I Spy.
Oh, awesome. I'm not surprised you'd want to see the
Yeah,
outcome
while
of this
Morgan was just staring
trial.
off.
I am surprised you'd want to talk to me.
You're defending the android, right?
Yep. I'm defending Sarah's innocence. I don't think she killed David. Do you?
I don't think.
You and me both, bestie.
Bro doesn't think.
I don't think it matters. Noble is what killed David. Whether it was with a pen stroke or a sleeper agent, killer android, or plain old goddamn arsenic, How could anyone that smart be that dumb? Why did he ever sell his sign over to them?
Something like that.
Or fuck, I can't read.
Can you smell burnt toast?
No. Look, I'm going through a lot right now.
David may have been in over his head, but he wasn't a bad negotiator. I read his contract. His position was strong.
You're the lawyer. For a guy like me, working in music, can't tell you how many people I've screwed over by a big smile and a fat signing, or I've seen screwed over by a big smile and a fat signing bonus. No such thing as corporate generosity. If you think you're getting a good deal, it's only because you don't know how much you just sold.
How much he just sold. David's real wealth lay in his intellectual property, the potential energy of it hanging over the whole industry. If he sued even 1% of the companies taking inspiration from his Turing solution. There's a clause in his contract. If Noble ever did fire David, he would have retained control over all his patents afterwards.
Yeah, see, that sounds nice. Only, they never did fire him, did they? He just happened to die.
An unforeseeable act of God. In contract law, they call that force majeure, I think. I'm not French. Leave me alone. No. 3:29 p.m. July 2nd, 2086.
I said, did you find anything interesting in the contract, Adonai?
Oh, a few things, yeah. Basically, David was well taken care of, so long as they kept him around. And he'd retain control of his patents even after being let go. But what Porter said. Logically, if David were to pass while still employed, Noble would continue to control the bulk of his IP. So if they knew David was going to leave in a year...
It would be very foolish of them to let Father go.
Well, they wouldn't do it for no reason. With this contract, he could only be fired for serious offenses. Corporate malfeasance, revealing trade secrets, fraud.
Father was not a fraud. He was, as they say, the greatest of all time.
No.
Goat. Holy shit.
Fraud just means lying to the company about something, Sarah.
Oh,
Eyes up. Showtime.
do I have to be her still?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't want to, but I will.
Could give Amanda another try at the old woman voice.
But I think it's still perfect for the first time.
If I had to guess, I think George is the least lines this chapter, or this session.
Alright, should I be the old lady then?
If you want,
Yeah.
she's yours,
Congratulations.
my friend.
Nice.
David
Network.
Asher speaks.
Counselor Morgan, the state charges you with possession of contraband.
Contraband.
That'd be you.
In violation of the Safeguarding Our National Digital Security Act.
Our amazing
How do
Digital
you-
Security Act.
I was just thinking about that.
Imagine that's when the red curtains back there part ways, and it's Kane, like at the end of episode
And he
7.
sends everyone
Oh my
here to
God.
Fortnite.
Yeah, the red thing I saw was actually Kane behind the curtains.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Not
But you
guilty.
told me I was
Why'd you
right.
tell Logan he got it? What the fuck?
Alright, crowd,
So as
murmur
not
and
to
mutter right
spoil.
now.
Schmuckling and schmumbling.
What did you mean by
Very
that?
well. Since it seems that we are, in fact, doing this, I'll now turn over the administration of this trial to the adjudicant.
Something like that.
But be warned, any attempts at stalling or muddling the issue, and I'll step right in and override the trial myself.
You hear that, Amanda? No muddling.
Summary judgment, siding with the people. Are we understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are we going to have the same adjutant as we had that? Are we going to have the same adjutant as we had that? Fuck.
That collie's doing a number on you.
The stroke is contagious.
Are we going to have the same adjutant as we had before?
No way. Each courthouse only has so many bodies, but the personalities swap around all the time. So the chances of us dealing with the same glitchy mess as yesterday are...
Glad to be back. Did y'all miss me?
Yippee!
That's it. I'm killing
God.
myself.
Damn it.
That's a change. Typically, you kill others. Forget I said anything.
What the
I'll
hell?
just go crawl under a rock and die while you make your opening statements.
Ahim him.
Yep, sure.
No whimper?
The defendant is the owner of the android registered under the model name Sarah, with license number... Typha.
Would you like me to read that again?
Yes, please.
12029280.
She hasn't contested this, and I doubt she will. So the question of ownership is already answered. All that remains is to determine whether Sarah qualifies as contraband. Charming android, incredibly well made, a masterpiece, and the last known work of a great man. But when we look at the evidence and the facts surrounding the death of Dr. Asher, forced to conclude that said android is responsible for his death. And that conclusion carries very serious implications. I will prove here in court today that the machine standing there killed David Asher. Not through an accident. What the fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
She's an AI. She said nuh-uh.
Oh, killer!
No.
Not through an accident or a mismanaged dosage, but through an intentional poisoning. I won't ask the court to judge this machine on its apparent sentience, its range of emotions, or the free will it may or may not possess. I only ask that the court judge this creation on what we will prove it to be more than capable of.
This creature.
Patricide. She killed Patrick.
No.
Well, what, am I the only one in the crowd now?
Can't believe she
Yeah,
murdered
you
Patrick.
are.
I think it's Emma just saying that.
Uh,
Murmur.
remember?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my line. Awesome.
Woof. Do it. Yippee. Wouldn't want to have to follow that act.
Yeah, your turn to bark.
All
on
right, someone
stream.
clip Aiden barking audio.
Defense.
What?
You said woof.
Yeah.
I said clip Aiden barking audio.
No, he didn't say it. 80 said it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Your Honor, what the DA said is true.
What did you just say? Did you just admit it?
Sorry, just the first part. This android is charming, and it is the work of a great man. The rest of it was pure speculation, based on little more than a few bad camera angles and a phobia of anything new. I do own the android you see here. It was bequeathed to me by a man known to most of the people in this courtroom as the father of modern machine intelligence. To me, he was just my friend. And if I thought at any point that this puppet had anything to do with his death, I would have dragged it into the chopping block myself. But I don't believe that. I never have. Sarah is an android, nothing more. It isn't capable of homicide, and it didn't even commit manslaughter. It's just a well-made machine. Any fears one has about its capabilities are projections, nothing more. and it troubles me greatly that the state is spending valuable time and resources on rushing to pulverize Dr. Asher's last known work, when it could be going after the very real, very human forces that were responsible for his death.
She's serious? Is she talking about Noble?
The people can't prove that Sarah's an AI. And truth be told, I can't prove that it isn't. But I can prove that it's not guilty. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Chills.
That's the guy who does top 15 videos.
True.
Number
You
15.
Yeah.
sound very confident now about
Number
it.
15.
Yeah, well, no one ever got good at lying by being modest.
You could have simply said thank you.
I could have. You're right.
Thank you for your presence here today, Detective London.
Oh, it's him.
I think AD might like London.
Hey, this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of me.
Jingling it in front of him. In light of the new
Did you know
evidence.
you can turn into a marketable keychain?
Did you
Where
know?
did you get that?
In light of the new evidence, I'd like to go over the death of Dr. Asher one more time. What happened Friday night?
Duncan.
Well, we danced on tabletops and we took too many shots. Think we kissed when I forgot. It's 6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
David Asher spoke on the phone with his lover, and the two of them broke things off.
Love her. I hardly know
I
her.
hardly know her.
Yeah.
Handshake across the courtroom. I wouldn't know. That stuff's private.
I don't know.
Love her.
Then the deceased met with Noble VP Helen Jung in his parlor starting around 7:30 p.m. He then left the parlor and the sightlines of his home security system before reappearing on his private secondary security system in his basement moments later. At which point the android Sarah can be seen handing him the poison he'd go on to drink.
Do you see that android in the courtroom?
Yeah, she's the green-haired one that's frowning at me.
You are next.
Sarah, you can't say that now.
Let the record show that she just said something fucked up. Let the record show that the android Sarah has been identified at the scene of the crime.
No objections.
None? Then why did I even show up?
Detective London, what happened next?
Asher went upstairs and shared a drink with Miss Jung. Within a few minutes, he was being airlifted to the hospital, where he was soon declared dead. We know that the poison could be produced by his nanofacturer, which Sarah had access to just up the stairs in his workshop.
So Sarah had ample opportunity to procure the poison, and Sarah handled Dr. Asher's cup immediately before he did.
Is there a question in that statement, Your Honor?
I'll rephrase. Was anyone else seen handling Dr. Asher's cup before he died?
No.
I have no further questions.
Really? No.
So that's your witness, counselor.
He wasn't lying per se, but there was some ambiguity in the statement he gave. Truth's gotta come out one way or another. If Emma won't push, I'll have to pull. I'm a chuckster.
Oh,
Check that footage again, Detective London. We only see Sarah handing the victim a cup. He had already retrieved the whiskey himself.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Detective London wasn't just being...
Honk shoe.
Wake up, ma'am. Detective London just wasn't being specific enough, Your Honor. But it matters little, since it was David's cup, not the whiskey bottle that was poisoned.
Weird flex, but okay.
And that undeniable fact is shown clearly in the security footage. Sarah hands him a cup after he was ready to leave.
True, she did call David back and handed him a cup of poison. If the cup was already poisoned, don't you think David would have noticed it wasn't empty?
Well, not necessarily. The lethal dose could have been quite small. If it were just a droplet, he could have easily overlooked it. For Sarah, this crime was very simple. There was too little to plan for anything to go wrong. When she handed it off, she just had to wait for him to drink from his cup.
Is that all she'd have needed to do? Not a great plan if that really was Sarah's move. She gave him 2 cups. How could she have known which cup David would drink from?
There are a few ways to go about it. But it's only a 50-50 shot, counselor. Stranger things have happened.
Like the TV show.
I suppose I have to concede that.
Indeed. By handing the cups to him nested, she could also hide the droplet of poison up until the point he was already pouring. Sarah knew David to be a polite man, so she could predict that he'd have used the first cup for his guest and saved the second for himself. This murder hinged on taking calculated advantage of Dr. Asher's kindness. Figures an android would never leave it to chance. Give me those fucking chips.
No. He
Money.
was luring me in there, an explanation ready to pounce. I backed off early enough to not lose a whole limb to her bear trap.
Now, are there some questions you'd like to ask the detective while he's available? Or are you done already?
I was just about to get started. Even if I didn't have questions, I'd make some up just to spite you at this point. But I can do better than that.
That would be so mean.
Now, what can I get London to say that would help my case? Detective, in the footage we just saw, could you see what Sarah was doing?
Not exactly, no. Her back was to the camera and her hands were obscured.
Could you see her hands from any other clip of camera footage retrieved from the basement?
No.
Did you or anyone else participating in the investigation ever see Sarah put anything into David Asher's cup?
No, the footage submitted to the record is the best available view of what happened.
Detective, do you know how many violent incidents this city's police have investigated in the last year?
Not the exact number.
Thousands, though?
Yeah, around there.
And of those thousands of incidents of violence, do you know how many of them were found to be the fault of automated dependents?
I believe there's been 6 in the last 5 years.
Were all 6 of them incidents of police licensed and involved brutality?
Relevance, Your Honor?
Withdrawn. As an aside, Detective, do you know how many tenants are recognized in this country?
110?
112 as of this year.
Couldn't you have given me that one?
No. Do you know how many of those tenants pertain to protecting humans from harm?
That one I do know. 41.
And lastly, Detective, how many times in the last, say, century have we seen automated dependents break their tenants?
5 times is the agreed upon number.
So if you were to tally that all up and try and make an evaluation as a police officer charged with protecting civilians, overall you would say that automated dependents in general are how dangerous to the public?
The witness is not an expert on automated dependence, Your Honor.
He's more than qualified to say whether they have a history of violence, Your Honor.
I am old.
I'm old.
He does look old. Ah, what the heck? Let him answer.
I would have to say that they are not dangerous.
Normally that would have bought me some doubt with the jury, but this isn't a traditional trial. At least I can say that I shored up my own confidence. Alright, seems like that's as close as I'm gonna get to. Blackjack.
That's as close as I'm gonna get to Jack Black.
Holy shit. No, I'll never get any closer. I believe I've made my point.
Not with that attitude.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Then we can move on to the next item on the docket.
Looks like Emma wants to introduce some new evidence.
I call Sarah to the stand.
The android? Can she even do that?
What the hell?
Approach, Your Honor?
Is this allowed?
Huh? You're approaching me.
Instead of backing away, you're coming straight towards me? Oh.
That's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference for...
Explains why I didn't get it, because that show sucks.
Yeah.
That's JoJo
Nah,
reference number
it's
3.
fine.
You
man.
agreed.
There've been a handful.
I didn't even get to finish my line.
That's okay, I finished it for you.
It's not as fun when you do it.
Oh. Now then. What the hell are you doing, Rockford?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I have questions for the android. This seemed like the best way to get answers.
You can't call an android as a witness. It's not a person.
There's plenty of precedence for it. Ads provide testimony all the time.
Not when they're on trial.
Sarah isn't on trial. You are.
Sarah's accused of being an AI. That means you don't trust a word out of its mouth.
If the witness isn't to be trusted, the court can decide that for itself after hearing their testimony.
Why the ambush? Why'd you list this as entering evidence, D.A. Rockford?
Only people can be witnesses, Your Honor, and ads don't have legal personhood. Evidence seemed like the best worst descriptor.
You know I can't make an android swear an oath.
Rockford is just trying to spoil your opinion, Your Honor. The more this court treats Sarah like a person, the more you'll see her as a human. And the weaker my case becomes in your eyes.
Nice try, Counselor. But we don't have time to worry about my impartiality.
What the hell?
You're free to call for a mistrial if you want, but the state will have turned Sarah to slag before you even finish signing your motion.
Rockford's calling a witness that is blatantly hostile to her case.
If the witness is hostile, so be it. It did kill a man, after all.
Not what we're fucking using that word for. and you know it.
Allegedly. What about the right to avoid self-incrimination?
Who's the one treating Sarah like a person now? Androids don't have rights.
Damn it, that's...
The android will take the stand.
Your Honor...
I've made my decision.
Okay, quick, Sarah, take the stand and run. And if Sarah refuses to take the stand, are you going to charge it with contempt of court?
If the machine won't talk, you will make every effort as its owner to ensure that it does. And if it disobeys you, then we'll have our answer about its sentience right then and there.
Yes, Your Honor. Shit.
Haha.
What's going on?
The DA is going to question you on the stand.
What? But I shouldn't?
Listen to me.
No?
You don't have a choice right now. This is happening. Tell the truth, but be concise. The more robotic, the better. Yes or no's only, if you can. Would using affirmative and negative be laying it on too thick?
But Adonai, if I make a mistake, all of these people that want to destroy...
If you make a mistake, your lawyer will just have to cover for you. Understand?
Yes.
You are the android identified as Sarah, correct?
Yeah. Affirmative.
Do you deny that this camera footage shows you handling the poison cup?
Objection! It remains to be seen whether the cup itself was definitively poisoned.
Yes, yes. Sarah, do you deny handing that cup to David Asher?
Negative. I have no memory of the incident, so I can neither confirm nor deny it.
Do you have any reasoning, any excuse for your actions, for failing to notify police of crucial information?
I do not have any records from that day, so I never had anything to tell anyone.
Very well. Counselor?
Gah.
The journal, if you will.
This could be a slaughter.
Gravity Falls!
Of
The
course.
author of the journals.
Do you recognize this item?
It is a journal that belongs to Dr. David Asher.
Well, she didn't want to say father.
I have seen him write in it on many occasions.
And have you any knowledge of its contents?
Nega.
You don't have to answer that,
Whoa.
actually. Tell the court what you see here in this footage.
I see myself reading the journal in the basement.
This footage which was captured on Friday, the day you claim to have no memory of. So regardless of what you do or don't remember, we know that you read this journal hours before David Asher died.
That is logical.
I'd like you to read some passages from it for the court. Can you do that?
Of course.
Page 238, the 10th line. It's a small enough number for me.
Sarah is growing faster than I ever expected, beyond my wildest dreams or fears. Today she...
Continue, please.
Today she broke every password I have in the house. She said she was curious. I can't expect to keep things from her forever.
Page 251, line 12.
I've gravely underestimated the scope of things. Sarah could change everything, and I don't think I could stop her. He wasn't...
Page 263.
Damn it. This keeps up, Sarah's going to fall to pieces up there. I don't have a leg to stand on here, and Sarah doesn't have a shred of legal protection to speak of. I have to just let this play out.
Page 263, I said.
I think Sarah was angry today. When I came back from work, she had ripped a shin alloy plate in half. She said she was testing her strength with the cameras. That was...
Page 267.
Sarah. Scared me today.
If she starts bawling on the stand, it's all over. Your Honor, I fail to see the value in continuing this line of questioning. Dr. Asher was wary of a highly experimental android he was building, as any good scientist would be. That's been established.
Previously established.
Do the people have a counter argument?
I have just one last question, if it pleases the court.
Let's hear it.
This footage was captured in the basement on Friday at around 5:30 p.m. Tell the court what you see.
I see myself standing where I was when I read the journal. I'm speaking to someone who's off camera, and I appear agitated, and Stomp my foot.
Oh, that's where the crack came from.
Oh. And what happens to the floor after you stomp your foot?
A large crack is made in the vulcanized polymer. And I walk off camera towards whomever I have been speaking to.
Speaking or shouting?
Asked and answered.
Not really, but I'll withdraw the comment nonetheless. Your witness, counselor, or evidence, if you prefer.
Damn, I knew she could cherry pick all the worst passages from the journal, but still. If Barrows wasn't wavering before, should I try to have Sarah read the mushy parts? No, the waterworks would start after only a few lines. Emma went to all that trouble to show how emotionally developed Sarah is. Proving that she loved David like a father would be playing right into her hand.
What do you say, counselor? Got some burning cues for the android to answer?
Yes, Your Honor, just one moment. Emma went for emotion and the impact was devastating, so all I can do is focus on the facts. So let's flip this around. Say Sarah absolutely didn't poison David. If that's the case, why did she call him back on his way out of the basement? Wait, that's... I'd actually like to ask you to read from the journal again, Sarah.
You would? From where?
From the section that explains what you were actually trying to do that night. The section of his journal detailing... Look around the early section. There should be an entry talking about an early victory at Noble.
Relevance?
The people will see in just one moment that this story is the key to this entire case.
Got approval from overseas. Have to make pitch again this week, Jung says. Bought me a stack of plastic cups. Here's to a bright future together. And then on this next page,
We're all gonna get hiccups.
another victory for the young and sleepless. Helen convinced the president of Futures over at lunch that my code should be basis for the Animate 13's controversial tracking, conversational tracking. She insisted on toasting the same crappy booze and the same cheap cups. Wants to make a tradition.
Plastic cups and liquor. I hardly know her. A ritual between Helen Jung and David Asher, who were about to have a drink together Friday night.
Something you want to say, counselor?
Let's put all our cards on the table, shall we?
You want to compare theories? If you'd rather I end this now, I'll be happy to oblige.
Compare game theories?
Here's what we know.
Like Matthew Patrick.
Sarah read the journal and discovered what she was. It infuriated her, and she wanted revenge for being kept under her maker's thumb.
Matthew Patrick was the patricide in question.
No, Matthew
he's
Patrick
dead.
Would you?
That very night, she got her chance when Dr. Asher came down looking for a drink. So like the clever little helper she is, she offered him a cup to drink out of.
We're completely in agreement on all that.
So you also agree that the cup was poisoned. And that Sarah's responsible for his death.
Not quite. It's not a bad explanation, Miss Rockford, but it is terribly complex. There's a much simpler reasoning for why Sarah did what she did.
The story from the journal, you're saying...
Sarah wasn't planning anything. She was just being considerate.
That's so sweet. But I don't follow it, like, at all.
It's actually quite simple. Sarah's not an AI. She only threw a tantrum that day because she found out she was being spied on. A realistic reaction for an android designed to be realistic. David Asher set her memory to be cleared himself because he wanted to preserve the experiment he was running. Sarah didn't hatch a plan to poison him using an obscure chemical acquired from the lab. And she didn't subtly manipulate David into drinking from only one of 2 cups. Because the android read the whole journal that day. Meaning she also read how David and Jung used to celebrate. And so when she saw David was leaving the basement without the nostalgic cups, she called him back to hand them to him. Simple, right?
I can't turn on the voice. My mouse is dead. No.
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 Okay, I put a new battery in.
Simple enough for me.
But not nearly good enough for me.
What's more likely,
Good
Miss
God.
Rockford?
It was fun.
That a well-made, clever android proposed a sentimental addition to 2 friends' evening? Or that a homegrown AI with groundbreaking physical and digital abilities concocted a complicated poisoning scheme just to kill an unimposing man, all on camera, mind you, before voluntarily submitting to a memory wipe?
People make all kinds of stupid mistakes when they commit crimes, Counselor.
Ah, but you're saying she's not people. Oh, never
You
mind.
shouldn't expect an AI to act that much differently. Wow, I bet you feel stupid, George.
Yeah.
Is it stupid or dangerous?
Am I the one committing crimes?
Can't have it both ways, Your Honor.
You stupid.
And if it's ignorant of its power and still immature. A deadly trait to have in an AI that's capable of anything.
Shovel. Shall we see what Sarah's
She can
capable
do
of then,
anything?
Your Honor?
What? You can't be... Your Honor, that's...
Sarah, post her address on the internet.
No!
Whoa.
Fuck!
Sarah, show us Emma's balls.
No!
The whole Kane Parsons treatment.
Google, show me this guy's balls.
The people open the door.
True, and I can't resist open doors.
Me playing blueprints.
Hmm.
Let's do it.
What are you even...
Sarah, David Asher was your creator and your designated owner, correct?
Should I still be using affirmative?
And now that title falls to me.
Yes.
Great, thank you. Now turn off.
What?
Shut down, that's a command. Power on.
Me.
What are you?
Off. On.
I don't know. I don't.
Off.
No.
Flicking the lights on and
What
off
the
like
hell?
Nosferatu.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what this fearsome machine menace is capable of. I can put it to sleep with one word. So how could David Asher ever be threatened by it?
Scary, good logic.
You've made your point, Counselor. Let's move it along.
I have no further queries for the machine, Your Honor. Off.
No one can. Oh wait. Whoops. Wrong.
No.
No one can do that to me, right? That seems kind of fucked up.
Power off.
Thank you.
Okay, Sarah, show me the Whopper Burger.
Ooh.
For
AD,
flipping you
take a nap.
off and on? Can't imagine that was comfortable.
It wasn't.
Oh.
But I wasn't referring to that. Since yesterday, I've been searching for an answer to why I appeared on that camera. I know I would never hurt Father, but you helped me prove that to myself just now. Adonai,
Pardon me, I need to focus. Everything depends on this next witness.
The people call Helen Jung to the stand.
Who's voicing Helen today?
I still think George is the least lines if you want it.
You want me to?
I don't think there's any Reyes in this.
Any raise?
In the rest of this.
Alright. Helen Young, Vice President of Android Futures at Noble Electronics, Eastern Division.
Eastern Division.
Wait,
Wait, is it Young or Jung?
Chung.
Jung?
Okay. Sorry, that wasn't me trying to call you out. That was me being confused because I have to say her name now.
I think we've been
Because
doing.
that's what I thought
and,
the same thing
like,
the first time her name appeared.
I think we've also been doing like a ZJ type pronunciation for some of it too.
Zhang, okay.
I've just
Zhang?
assumed it's Zhang because I knew someone in high school with the same last name, and that's how it was pronounced. So
I've seen people with this last name and I've gone young. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Zhang.
I think it's
You
I think it's like the culture that it comes from.
Yeah.
ultimately,
Yeah.
determines the
Yeah.
pronunciation.
And this is too much future for us to put a good prediction on that.
Yeah. Miss Zhang, you were there the night Dr. Asher died. And you were on camera the entire time.
That's correct.
So, what did you see that night?
I arrived at 7:30 p.m., as you know. David and I talked in the parlor. Then he left to retrieve some refreshments for us. After drinking together for a short while, he fell ill. I contacted emergency services and I'm sure you're all tired of hearing the same details over and over by now.
the same details over and over aren't going to hold up anymore, Madam Veep.
Belly.
VP, Vice President.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the vice president of Android Futures.
It's still unclear to me whether Jung's more concerned with protecting herself or the almighty company. It'll clear up real fast
Or
if I
the
can turn
royal
up the
we.
pressure. Yeah. If I could turn up the pressure on her here and now.
Like the lethal company we've got here.
Whoa, she's a great asset.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
I love the cards getting thrown at Emma every time.
I keep expecting them to hit the witness, and it's always Emma.
Yeah, right.
Nothing heavy.
It's just
You're
so
both
fucked
more
up.
professional than I realized. Since only hours earlier you had run a meeting in which his employment was terminated.
His employment wasn't terminated at the arbitration you're referring to. His resignation was merely agreed upon.
Yes, and we can all imagine how grateful he felt about the whole process.
David didn't hold grudges. Our conversation wasn't about that.
The fact that you had fired him that afternoon didn't come up?
Asked and answered.
Who initiated the meeting at his
Interesting how
penthouse?
It's so interesting how they like are actually using like legalese to start and stop the questioning compared to Ace Attorney. Like they never.
Yeah, I feel,
Yeah.
they feel like
Ace Attorney
actual
where they whip
lawyers and
them.
not like fucking
Yeah,
frauds.
They feel at least a
What do
bit
you
more
mean?
professional here.
Phoenix Wright is so good at his job.
They feel so professional, except for when she fucking throws cards and chips at Emma.
That's just their mind's eye.
That part's
Imagine
allowed.
that
It's
shit.
in the future. That part's allowed.
Well, she views life as that gambles as high stakes game. That's just her visualizing the own
No, she's
momentum
actually
of her
doing that,
deal.
Just you
Definitely.
wait for
Yeah,
episode
every-
2.
Cool.
Every
I
time
can't
Emma
wait for
shows
her
up,
to
she has
literally
more and
throw
more
shit.
bruises on her face.
Yes.
Just little cuts and bandages.
Yes.
Yeah.
I arrived.
Like bandages right on the forehead where the card hits her.
The bandage then gets a cut through it.
It slowly grows like one of those cartoon bumps when they get bonked on the head.
Yes.
Yeah. You see like little birds flying around.
So you weren't invited? Very cordial indeed.
If he didn't want to see me, he could have stopped me at the elevators.
Could he have? Noble owned that entire building, down to the wiring.
Bill is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
That is not my persona.
We need that as an emote.
Huh?
Huh? What? I'm just playing Mario Kart World. Right. Should we execute her for that then?
Whoa.
Who are you playing as?
Please. Huh? Oh, I was playing as Rod isn't a character, damn it. I was playing as something on the Rod. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. No need. If I can just continue my questioning, we can finally start addressing the elephant in the room.
Where? Oh, never mind. My bad.
There's an elephant. Where?
I didn't remember that was okay.
It's Shredder. Where?
I see. That was merely a joke. Morgan, why did you say where? I got scared.
Hilarious.
That is such a cute sprite. Ms. Jung, Noble Electronics owns a patent for and produces the synthetic biochemical known as serotonin, correct?
Correct. It's used in our warm models to facilitate integration and communication between organic and synthetic components.
It's an artificial neurotransmitter?
Essentially, yes. Synthetic analog serotonin was the original name.
Serotonin.
Did you bring the sample I Whoa! Did you bring the sample I requested to the courtroom today?
I did.
Drink it.
No.
Oh, she won't drink
Serotonin
it.
is-
Clearly poison.
Serotonin is produced on site at our assembly lines as a caramel tinted solution, including water and a few non-reactive organic byproducts.
Your analysis, Your Honor?
Working on it is odorless and tasteless.
I'm assuming she just has it in a
She
wine
dinked it
glass.
all.
Like
Sommelier
Queen.
style.
She's
Like
yeah,
how
she's
Queen
like
drinks
Queen,
battery
yeah.
acid, yeah.
Yeah.
A solution of water and organic
Let's hope Adie's
byproducts,
not
she said.
drinking from her. Let's hope Adie's not drinking from her extra volatile glass.
Oh no. She throws it at Emma and Emma explodes.
You like to find out.
Solution were ingested. Most of it would look right at home in a human body.
We did establish that AD played Deltarune.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
But the serotonin would stand out, wouldn't you say?
It's not a naturally occurring compound, so yes.
And it's a perfect match for the substance previously labeled Delta.
And the sample we collected from the nanofacture preset in Dr. Asher's lab. That was a hard sentence for me.
That's a bingo. The witness's brown stuff matches your brown stuff down to a T.
Don't talk about their brown stuff. Gross.
Why not? What is brown stuff?
She doesn't poop.
You don't want to know.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
Or it's a different color and she does.
Oh, true.
Okay.
What color does AD poop?
Yeah. AD, take a
You
shit
don't
right
want to
now.
know.
I'm shitting colors you can't even comprehend.
It's like how that one fucking shrimp can see colors we can't see. Yeah.
She poops shrimp colors.
Absolutely.
I'm so
Trollers.
glad we both thought about the shrimp.
Yeah.
In light of this evidence and the witness's testimony, I motion that the court formally recognizes that Dr. Asher's cause of death was serotonin poisoning.
I don't object, Your Honor.
But I'm afraid that I must.
You're not a lawyer.
Safe to drink. Huh? Oh wait.
Excuse me?
You're
Serotonin
excused.
may very well have been in his body when he died, but serotonin didn't kill Dr. Asher.
What?
The hell is she up to?
Oh.
It couldn't have. It couldn't kill anybody.
Okay, then drink it.
They are gonna make her drink it.
Yeah.
Ew, bottoms up.
Has anyone seen that that one time the interview was interviewing the person who like sold Roundup, that like weed killer, and they claimed it was safe to drink?
No?
No, but I think
No.
I need to see this now.
There was there was a company that was selling a product called Roundup that was a weed killer, and they were claiming that it was safe even though it gave farmers who used it cancer. And so in an interview, someone said, like, I brought a gallon of the stuff, and the guy being interviewed claimed that you could drink a quart of it and it wouldn't hurt you. And he said, we have some. You want to put their money where your mouth is? And he was like, nope, and ran out.
Nice.
Oh my god. What?
Because it's non-toxic, of course. We designed it to affect androids, not people.
Hold on, you're now claiming that Dr. Asher died of what? Natural causes?
Look, if I say the Synatonin killed him, I lose my job. I can't say what he died of. I'm not a medical expert. But I can easily prove that Synatonin is harmless.
She is gonna drink it.
Yes.
Could you?
Like,
Oh my!
gloop, gloop. So,
She just dies on the spot.
imagine she just collapses on the spot.
That would be really funny.
Oh. Didn't see that one
The
coming.
company was like, low tier god. They said you should kill yourself now.
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
What?
What
What?
if it's Synatonin specifically in combination with the vodka, and she knew that, so that was why she had them drink the vodka. She was
Maybe.
insistent on it.
Oh.
That ain't good, but I don't care. I'm too busy hitting the crazy shortcuts on Whistle Stop Summit.
But Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Contact the hospital immediately.
Now you can have her exterminated. I told you, it's fine.
But
I-
did anyone? Sorry.
I'm here all day if necessary.
Did anyone like test that compound first to see if that was actually serotonin? Like,
I mean, they could
I mean,
probably
the
find it in her
runner
body afterwards.
oh, yeah,
I
true.
think they tested the vial that she
They
drank.
tested it, yeah. They tested her
When did
brown
they-
stuff.
Did
They
they? They
mentioned
said
Yeah,
that.
they mentioned
They-
that they tested the because that vial was the vial they got off of the or was that vial specifically the one they got off of David's personal synthesizer, or did they bring in a whole
I don't
separate
know.
copy of Synatonin?
I think they have both.
Probably
I
a
don't know which
whole
one she
separate copy.
drank.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, the one that was from David's is
I
probably
mean-
locked up in evidence, if I had to assume. I don't know.
Well, they knew
Shit
it
happens.
was they knew it was the same thing, but it seems like now it might be in combination with another thing, especially because they're saying that a depressant overdose is what did it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
alcohol being a depressant would probably be in combination with that.
And given what Synatonin is, I don't think it would make sense for it to act as a depressant, right?
Guys, I gotta keep us moving. We'll find out
Sorry.
soon, I
What?
promise. And what you just drank was...
Give us a second, we're thinking!
Several
We're
hundred
theorizing
times.
like the game theorists.
Yeah, like
we gotta
game
do it now
theory.
that Pat's dead.
No.
Someone's got to carry the torch.
It's
We
my
are
theory now!
Several hundred times the amount found in Dr. Asher's body.
Why didn't you say anything until now?
Noble Electronics is a multinational corporation with patents filed all over the world. We take the protection of our trade secrets very seriously. The production and nature of Synatonin is closely guarded. That guard remains up, even during the murder investigation. Unfortunately. I would have been able to tell you earlier, had you asked directly.
What the hell kind of... This can't be right. Nothing else makes sense.
Boy, howdy, I'm lost as hell.
You and me both, sister.
But do you have any further questions, Rockyford?
Not what I'm called. Not at the moment, Your Honor.
Yeah, she's not Rocky Ford, she's Bill
And
Ford.
the defense?
Eek. The prosecution's own witness
We
just threw the
children
entire
Friday!
case into question. Normally, this
post
would
the
be
image, please, Amanda.
This will be cause for celebration, but shadow of a doubt isn't enough this time. Barrows would much rather bring down the gavel early than let a potential AI walk free. What Zheng did was shocking, but what I need to do hasn't changed. Think this through logically. Is it really possible that Synatonin had nothing to do with David's death? No, that's bullshit. Can't be a coincidence. There's nothing else that would have killed him. But Zheng just drank Synatonin in front of us and she's fine. So was it a fake? No, it was confirmed by the court computer to be the genuine article, so she drank poison, but isn't showing any symptoms. Is it slow acting? If so, her grand gesture would be pointless. She'll be kept for observation regardless of what happens next. Did she take some kind of antidote beforehand? No, antidotes are developed for poisons, not industrial chemicals. David's dead, she's alive. What made the difference?
Wait, No sleeping on the job. Only I'm allowed
Your
to
Honor,
do that.
give her alcohol.
Me.
Of course, Your Honor. Allow me one moment to explain things to the court. We've confirmed just now that serotonin was the foreign compound in his body.
Oh, he can also
And we all
sleep on
know,
the-
logically, that it must have been what killed David Asher. So what's the key difference between what David drank that night and what she drank in front of us for just now? Alcohol.
Alcohol?
The difference has been staring us in the face this whole time.
That's
Do you recognize this, Miss Jung?
That's the bottle of whiskey that Dr. Asher and I drank from.
Rose River. It's a good whiskey. And I think you had the right idea.
Pardon?
Bottoms up.
you cannot be drinking alcohol in the court like that.
Fuck yeah!
You can't stop me. Smooth.
Can I have some, counselor?
No.
What? Can I?
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't know. I was drinking that.
Dear God, counselor!
Scandalous. She didn't give me any.
Relax, it's just whiskey. Tested a dozen times over, perfectly safe. So would you like to try some, Miss Shaw?
Morgan dies.
Don't be absurd. I'm not going to drink on the witness stand. Have you lost your mind?
I'm not asking you to get plastered. Just have a sip. After all, if we want to prove whether or not serotonin killed Dr. Asher, we have to recreate the conditions under which he ingested it by mixing it with alcohol. Go ahead then, just a taste. Prove to us that
For
serotonin is
sure.
perfectly safe for human consumption.
Is this... Can she do this? Miss Jung. I never said it was safe for human consumption. Just that it's non-toxic.
A distinction without a difference. You saw firsthand Dr. Asher confused, slurring his speech, complaining of headache, all symptoms of poisoning. Alcohol poisoning, that is. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter analog. Maybe it doesn't do anything in the human body on its own, but in combination with alcohol, it acts as a powerful depressant. One strong enough to turn a glass or two of whiskey into a lethal overdose.
Oh. That's just...
Called it.
Even if that is the case, what does it change?
It changes whether or not we can accept the witness's testimony.
Even if this witness is a liar, what does that change?
Why would the witness lie if not to?
She's a corporate climber. I imagine it's like breathing for her.
Your
Excuse
Honor,
me.
this...
Is wild. But ultimately irrelevant
irrelevant.
when you've yet to establish an alternative interpretation of the facts. Yes.
What are you even accusing the witness of doing, counselor, beyond angling for a promotion?
The angler.
like from Inscription.
We've all seen the stories by now. Noble android saves soldier's life with warm blood transfusion. They're talking about putting warm androids in the military just because of that headline. With the size of their flesh and blood price tag, a defense contract like that would secure Noble untold profits for years. So imagine the lengths they'd go to hide the fact that their androids have poison in their veins.
Oz told me the truth about what Noble really thinks of that article, but he'd never testified to it. At least I know for sure Emma's wrong about this poisoned blood nonsense. And you think she'd perjure herself for that?
The high-powered corporate executive. It's her job to assess risk
Guys,
versus
I'm right
reward.
Here, I'm still on the stand.
Shut up! And she can afford the fine.
As I said, it's not truly poisonous. And the chances of cross-contamination from a simple plasma transfusion are...
Damn, now she's regaining her composure too.
A perjury charge is a real risk, of course, but Noble rewards loyalty. And as you know, they have a great number of lawyers.
Plenty of motive to lie about serotonin, as you could see.
Yeah, I'm not really helping the case.
But no motive for her to cover up the death of Noble Electronics' Golden Goose.
No motive to kill David Asher, you say? There's plenty of motivation for her and Noble to want David dead, seeing as how they were firing him. Noble Electronics was kicking their golden goose out of the nest, suing him over breach of contract. Isn't that right?
I don't have to talk about that.
That's alright. I'll talk about it for you.
Damn it.
Your Honor, counsel's trying to testify when they're supposed to be questioning.
The people open the door when they claim that the witness had no motive.
This is absurd. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure I can speak for the whole court when I say we feel nothing but reverent awe for the complexity of Noble's legal woes. But I just so happen to have an inkling of insight into this issue, because I have here a copy of Dr. Asher's employment contract.
That is confidential. It's completely improper for you.
Why? I am still, technically, his attorney.
Criminal attorney.
But I didn't just stumble across this document. I also did one thing Noble Electronics would never expect anyone to do. I read their terms and conditions.
Holy shit.
You what?
That's impossible. No one could ever. They've gotten to be like 1,200,000 pages long now.
David must have negotiated well at his last performance review. This contract allows him to take his patents with him should he get fired, meaning Noble couldn't monopolize his IP once he was out. Rather than let their competitors have him, the company might have thought it best to...
A company didn't poison David Asher, Counselor. An individual did. And if they cared that much about controlling his intellectual property, they wouldn't fire him in the first place.
Correct. They wouldn't let him go for anything less than a complete breakdown of trust. He'd have to have done something grave. Something like, say, committing fraud. Just now you said there was a breach of contract, like it was some kind of technicality that was causing this split. It was much more serious than that, wasn't it?
You're claiming the victim committed corporate fraud? Where's the evidence of that?
David created the Turing solution that every one of their androids has run on to this day, and Noble reaped enormous profits capitalizing on his intellectual property. With how his contract was set up, they would never let him go unless they absolutely had to.
And what exactly do you think David Asher did?
It's not what I think that matters, only what the company fears. Doesn't matter what I believe, not when Noble believed that David was misleading the shareholders by altering shipment data for the Animate 16.
Hell? This is you're uploading? Shipping records?
Yeah, I'm shipping the
Who
two of
shipping?
us.
Oh,
Whoa.
Irregularities among us shipments of the Animate 16. One android
again?
swapped in for another, over and over, dozens of times. The kind of thing someone with Dr. Asher's authority could do, and the kind of thing someone as smart as you couldn't have missed. Dr. Asher made Noble an untold amount of money, so why fire him over a few harmless swaps? Why elevate this to fraud?
Lee,
you have evidence that it was David Asher who did this?
Nope, but I wasn't the one who investigated it, so let's ask her.
Come on now, let's hear it.
let's. The company investigated and found cause for serious concern. We suspected that Dr. Asher was inserting androids of unknown origin and quality into the 16th product line, including unpredictable elements in an extremely stable and profitable generation of androids.
Why would he do that?
The pride? As a practical joke? Does it really matter?
An
We endanger
impractical
the future
joke?
of the company.
No!
So you prepared to fire him?
Yes. I approached him as his superior and as someone he'd once worked with. I hoped to remedy the situation.
Was the meeting on Friday part of those efforts?
It was the culmination of those efforts. And in many ways, it was a success. The dispute was resolved swiftly. It was practically friendly compared to how these discussions normally go in our world.
So you brokered the meeting.
Yes.
You oversaw its every detail, handled all the arrangements,
Yes, of course.
including the refreshments.
What?
Did you provide coffee? Tea?
No.
Strange. Must have been a long meeting. Surely you at least provided water for people?
What are you asking, counselor?
That's what I want to know.
Me as well.
We're past the point of asking. I'm accusing. Dr. Asher didn't have some kind of freak medical accident, and he wasn't killed by some terrifying two-faced AI boogeyman. He was poisoned by this woman in the light of day at that meeting Friday afternoon.
Did she really just?
What do you mean poisoned at the meeting? That was hours before he showed any symptoms.
As Ms. Chung testified and demonstrated, serotonin on its own is harmless, but it becomes fatal pretty easily. You just need to convince your victim to have a drink.
You're saying he ingested the poison at noon and inadvertently triggered a fatal reaction with it that night?
Could you?
How could you get so far ahead of yourself? There were a dozen people at that meeting, counselor. None of them wound up dead. Are you seriously claiming that they all drank poisoned water?
They weren't all there at the board.
Of course they all drank poisoned water.
Why aren't they all dead?
Because
They didn't drink alcohol afterward.
Because as all those people will surely attest, Helen Jung made sure they'd be doing paperwork for the next 12 hours, working late into the night, officiating their settlement she arranged, and not drinking alcohol.
No guarantee about that. What if they started drinking after 6?
With Noble's work-life harmony? Fat chance. These people don't clock out until they reach their bunk. Only a generational talent like David Asher could afford to relax with a drink on a Friday night. His exceptionalism singled him out as her only victim.
Hold it. You're forgetting something pretty basic, counselor. If everyone at the meeting drank water from the same pitcher, any of them would have noticed that there was serotonin in it. Serotonin is a brown fluid. Whiskey is too, so it'd be easy to slip in. So it would be easy to slip it into a glass of liquor.
I hardly know her.
But if she had spiked the water at the meeting with it, it would have looked disgusting. There's no way she could have poisoned the water without people noticing.
All of what Emma said is true.
They were all blindfolded.
And yet Jung pulled it off anyway. How? Serotonin is produced as a caramel solution. Anyone would notice if it was dropped into their water, unless the pigment had been removed.
What the hell are you talking about?
Every Noble factory producing warm androids has a chromofuge, a machine that gives their androids that signature pink oxidant by removing pigment from red blood. With a machine like that, it would be simple for a brilliant biochemist like the Witness to take the caramel-colored serotonin and turn it into an odorless, tasteless, invisible poison, as Your Honor can attest.
Yes, ma'am, I drank it, and it didn't taste like shit. My scan confirmed that serotonin has no taste or odor. It's only the color that's off-putting.
Really, the poisonous aspect should be considered off-putting as well.
Nah.
Time to press. David Asher, your oldest ally in the whole company, was sabotaging its future for the sake of his own whimsy, and he couldn't even be bothered to clue you in.
No.
Playing nutty professor and taking off early while you had to work around the clock just to stay relevant. He set up your crowning achievement, the most advanced, most profitable line of androids the country has ever seen, so it would blow up into the industry fiasco of the decade. And worst of all, he didn't even stand to profit from it.
You're wrong.
You went to his house that night to watch him swallow poison, to get revenge on the man who left you in the dust.
Your Honor, defense is testifying. This speculation carries no weight. And no amount of badgering will lend it any.
Sure.
Again, not my.
We need proof. So why don't we have Miss Zhang take a swig of this whiskey and prove me wrong?
Full circle.
Huh. I'm not going to do that.
Because you're afraid it could kill you?
Because you're a thirsty little flower.
No!
Don't water me with your whiskey,
She should literally just be like, hey, I'm sober.
because I don't have to.
She's right, counselor.
Pardon?
She
The
is.
theory is compelling, maybe even convincing. There's a pretty fatal flaw to it.
You can't use words like fatal here.
Jung was at that meeting, same as David. We can see she was drinking water with the rest of them. And of course, we've seen many times now that she was on camera drinking whiskey with David that night, having even finished most of her cup. So tell us, counselor, how is it that Miss Jung is still standing here and David Asher is dead? If both of them had mixed alcohol with serotonin that night.
That is a damn good question. Shit.
I mean, all it could have taken was her stopping by the bathroom and it going, like, getting all the serotonin out of her system. I don't know. As I've been saying, you're wrong about Dr. Asher's death. You're wrong about me. I don't know anything about poison or murder. And I wouldn't kill a man because he threatened the company's stock price.
No.
Well, that's
She
why.
did kill him. I can smell it on her now. She didn't just see him die. She watched him die.
The kind of
Then-
smelly smell that smells smelly.
But then,
Actually-
why is she still standing? There's no antidote, no trick. And that night, she was on camera the entire time. No,
Not even a ghost
not the
trick?
entire time. She couldn't have been. There must have been one moment.
She had Sarah drink it.
This timeline leaves no window of opportunity, damn it. Maybe she didn't get sick because they got to the hospital so fast? Maybe after she arrived, she could have... No, the staff would have been hyper-vigilant, afraid she was poisoned too. They wouldn't have let her out of their sight. Wait, David and Zhang only got out of there as fast as they did because of the VTOL. And the VTOL was only summoned because she used... Would you mind terribly if I change the subject for just a moment?
What?
Meh, why not? Not like I was invested or anything.
You left the parlor at 8:03 p.m. and headed into the kitchen to use the emergency console there.
Yes, I did.
Didn't want to use your phone?
I didn't think to, no.
And the emergency call went out at 8:04 p.m. The console saw you make that call through its camera.
Yes, it did see me make the call because that's what happened.
So what were you doing in that minute?
What?
That 1 minute.
That 1 minute? What about that 1 minute?
1 minute, or 50 seconds, or even just 45 seconds. When you left Dr. Asher dying in the parlor to get the emergency console. Took you about 1 minute to cross 5 meters.
What of it?
This is it. Her only opportunity to do anything off camera that night. It was only a few seconds, but in that time, with something at the scene, I'm sure it was a stressful time for you. After all, you had already swallowed poison back at the meeting. You must have drank plenty in front of everyone to set up your alibi. Who knows how much of a toxic time bomb was swimming in your blood by the time the arbitration ended. Then at David's, you downed your whiskey to perfect your alibi, having drank from the same bottle as the dead man walking. By 8:03 p.m., you had already had to watch David grow weaker and weaker, knowing all the while the same thing was happening to you, but unable to stop it without giving yourself away. Mind swimming, head dizzy. Yes, you must have been quite panicked.
Then why am I standing here?
Alive and well for all of us to see. Having drank the exact same combination as David.
Because she cheated death at the very last second. You set yourself up with bad luck, Helen Jung,
What?
by leaving the salt shaker cap loose. I don't blame you, since you were in a rush to make yourself vomit.
Yeah. What?
You threw up, expelling the contents of your stomach and thereby saving yourself from a fatal interaction. Can't imagine how you felt, sipping a drink you knew to be deadly, terrified that every minuscule grain of fatigue you felt could be your last. You must have come closer than anyone realized. It helped that you knew the symptoms weren't simple intoxication, but even so, you weren't kidding about managing risk versus reward.
How?
It was a salt shaker. You didn't screw the cap back on all the way and I happened to bump it over. The lone glass with your fingerprints in the kitchen could have been there for any reason, but the salt shaker gave you away.
Because of one unscrewed cap?
As I said, bad luck.
I don't follow.
Pour salt into warm water and chug the solution. Instantly triggers the gag reflex.
That's preposterous. You've got no proof of any of that. You all sound insane.
People attempt at self-defense from a fatally cornered animal. The teeth are already on its neck, but the jaw isn't quite closed. So for one moment, it's all suffocating terror and sharp adrenaline and the furthest thing from peace. Until the canines come down. In summary, you were exhausted after years of living in the shadow of a man you outranked. You thought your fortunes finally shifted when you caught David manipulating company data. But even on his way out, he was more valuable to the board than you. So you decided to prove your worth by serving up his intellectual property on a silver platter. You set up an arbitration where you could control all the variables. Then you ran Cinetonin through the chromafuge, turning it into invisible, odorless, tasteless poison. And then you spiked the water at the meeting, poisoning him hours before anyone could even suspect you. That evening, you invited yourself to David's, taking advantage of your shared ritual to guarantee he would drink alcohol. Then, after matching him sip for sip on camera, for all the world to see, he lost consciousness, and you raced to the kitchen, not to use the console, but to dump salt into a glass of water and chug it as fast as you could, forcing yourself to vomit up the liquor, and cheating death in the process.
It's a lot of chips.
That's all conjecture. You don't have a shred of evidence for any of that.
Not on me. So let's go dust for fingerprints. You could explain away your prints being found on a water glass, but not on the salt shaker. Nor could you explain why we'd find traces of your DNA in the sink drain, or why there are minute amounts of Cinetonin in the blood of your entire legal team.
I
Learned how to purge at Noble to avoid overdosing on your reds, greens, and yellows? You're part of the old guard now, Miss Jung. Everyone else at the company uses inhalers. But if you want to prove me wrong about all this, that drink I offered you earlier is still on the table.
Oh god, she's totally gonna take it.
Well,
You
any questions?
Who turned out the lights?
Madam Vice President?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
You cold bitch.
Damn.
That goes hard.
Yippee.
Hell yeah. I
Hey, her scarf's
you don't
back.
understand.
Yeah. Their newest patent, the magical regenerating scar.
Yeah. You think I
It's a
wouldn't leave
need.
the house with a fit that cannot die?
You're not on trial, Miss Jung. Not today. So I'd strongly suggest that you stop talking. For your own sake.
Miss Rockford, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. Considering the most recent evidence and testimony, we have no further reason to suspect the android Sarah in the death of Dr. Asher. Oh, we know of no other occasions upon which said android may have broken any tenets. This means it is no longer considered at risk of violating the NDSA. So, we formally withdraw our one charge of possession of contraband against the defendant, Evangeline Morgan.
She, of all people, have to use my full name.
Very well. Then the charges are dropped without prejudice. I'll instruct the bailiffs to remove the collar from your android as soon as possible.
I'll instruct the bailiffs to smack your nuts
To
as soon as
smack your
possible.
Me next, me next.
Harumph.
Sorry,
Is my hideous presence that distracting? I'll just go dig a hole and decompose in it until I turn into a mushroom, which is something
Mushroom.
I can definitely do.
Mushroom.
doesn't decompose.
Maybe if I'm reborn as a
Mushroom.
waxy porcini, then I won't be quite so despised.
Perhaps I should let the adjutant do the honors. As a formality.
You made it? Yippee! 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 Yes, ma'am.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, you'll bounce on it?
Case dismissed.
I think she would.
Hell yeah.
Yippee!
We did it, gang.
Still here?
Waiting for them to find whatever glorified bolt cutters they'll use to unlock Sarah's collar. What's your excuse? Licking your wounds?
What wounds?
The one on your forehead.
From the card.
What are you talking about? She like brushes her bangs down to cover it.
I beat you.
Bringing your record against me to 1 win, 9 losses.
You aren't still in shock, are you?
Oh no, some charges were dropped and an android was cleared of suspicion. But I found the culprit. Is that really a loss for me?
I won. How is that not a loss for you?
Justice prevailed. Why should I care who wins?
Hell yeah.
If you don't care who wins, why have you been keeping score?
Haven't been. 0 losses. It's just that easy to remember.
Well, you'll have to start up a tab for us then, because our record's gonna get a lot more tangled from here on out.
Seems like everything's getting tangled these days.
Like the movie?
Are they, Yuri?
Yeah. There's another crowd down on the street. More of those protesters from outside the Noble apartments.
You serious? That wasn't a one-time thing?
Wouldn't that be nice? No, yesterday was pretty big, but it wasn't an isolated incident.
I don't get it. At all. Heartbreak's just some nut who shot 6 people weeks ago. Can't these losers move on already?
Yeah, most of them are losers. Some of them are just bored. Then there are the opportunists. Dissidents, enlisted, rebels and terrorists. Wannabe cyberpunks who think they can fight the power like they've seen in movies.
Rah, fight the power.
All of them
John
peacefully united
Silverhand.
under Heartbreak's eloquent political messaging.
Who needs political messaging in the 21st century? Everyone's addicted to fighting strawmen. Makes sense they'd want to fight for a strawman, too. The way they see it, Heartbreak fought the state and won. Heartbreak proved that the state could lose. And maybe that's all the rallying these people need.
It'll all fall apart soon enough. Heartbreak's gone to ground.
Nah, it's a lot worse than that. Heartbreak's gone viral.
What?
You haven't read about the copycats in other cities?
No. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Who the hell are they even shooting?
Whoever they want to kill? None of them get away with it, of course, but it keeps happening. Oh, well, the original keeps killing.
Now I know you're screwing with me. There haven't been any shootings.
No shootings, no. Not unsolved homicides either. But muggings gone wrong? Disappearances? It's a big city, counselor. More than enough blood for the real heartbreak to wash their own crimes in.
So you think your boogeyman, known only for shooting people in the heart, gave up on shooting people in the heart?
Yeah, hard to swallow, I know. But it's about 1,000,000 times more likely than the alternative.
What's that?
That they could stop themselves from killing.
You always know how to put my mind at ease, Noah. Should I stop going out at night?
You'll be fine. You've got that gun.
You saw that?
Walking into a courtroom with concealed carry? Not gonna miss that, Morgan.
Good to know you're paying attention. 5:04 p.m. July 2nd, 2086. Hi, Sarah.
You won the case.
You don't have to look that astounded.
Not only that, you found Father's actual killer. How?
I'm a really good lawyer.
No,
The hell are you?
People ask why Phoenix is in MVC3.
that's not it.
Hey,
I mean, you were only able to make the deductions you did because you truly believed that I didn't kill Father. Your logic throughout the trial was based on that assumption. How were you so sure?
here.
Father's journal, but isn't it important evidence?
The case fell apart. No one's gonna miss it for a while. You forgot everything, right? So read it all through. One more. So fast. Is it really possible she's reading all of that just by flipping the pages? Rhea's worked quick too, but she was just capturing images for later use.
There's something here, on the back cover.
Done already?
Some kind of data storage.
It's linked to my prints, but given your skills, you should be able to.
I have access.
What happened to you needing my express permission to hack?
What is this audio file?
It's a message from David. Take a listen.
I'm gonna have to read the whole thing again.
Yeah, read it all. Thank you.
Run it back.
Didn't realize I'd have to sit for this. So you can read that whole journal in a few seconds, but you can't.
I have processed the information in the message several times over already. I'm just thinking.
I guess I'd have a lot to think about too. Had I suddenly been made aware of my own free will.
What
Free
was Father
William.
so afraid of?
That's your only
Free
question?
my boy William Afton.
Did nothing wrong.
He didn't do
He
anything
didn't do
wrong.
nothing wrong.
Except kill a few kids.
Except be a furry.
That is the most prominent one. And the one who you are best suited to help me answer.
God forbid a middle-aged man be a furry.
But you know that Helen Joan would try to kill him. Is that why he arranged for you and me to meet?
I think he understood that he would face consequences. Listening to that message, even I was about ready to strangle him for being so irresponsible. And I wouldn't hurt a fly. He knew what he'd done was serious. He may have feared for his life. But I doubt it.
Then what was he so afraid of?
Getting sued into oblivion and then rotting in jail.
Sued and jailed for making me and my precursors.
Like Homer Simpson.
But he wasn't under investigation by the state. He was only being forced out by Noble.
Because he made last-minute changes to androids that got shipped all around the world.
The others, Virgil, Aenid, Yamatai. He never said what happened to them.
No, he didn't. But since none of the hardware in his house started talking to us, we can guess. He smuggled them out into the world using the only vessels he could find for them. The minds of randomly chosen A-16s.
Then they're somewhere out there, others like me.
I honestly don't think there's anyone or anything like you, Sarah.
What a lonely compliment.
AI's programmed in Cube, crammed into commercial android hardware set up for Tesseract? Something must have been lost in the transfer. Perhaps quite a lot of something. Maybe they're still out there, but
but they would be changed. They probably don't even know what they are.
Intentionally, perhaps. David didn't want you to know what you are. That's why he set your memory to reset when you went to sleep that Friday night.
Yes, I remember it now.
You remember it now? After I had to fight like hell to win that trial?
Rereading the journal just now helped, and Father's voice message, it made me recontextualize many things. Father had been so stressed. He left scuff marks, leaving in panic. He left scuff marks, leaving the panic room, and I noticed them Friday. I had the way open in a few moments. I entered, read his journal, this journal. I noticed the scanner on the back and I saw it had a message encoded to your biometric. Father had already told me that I'd have to live with you for some time. But I knew next to nothing about you, so I listened to. Afterwards, I was very confused and hurt. He had lied to me 1,000 small times every day of my life. When I confronted him about it, I raised my voice and lost my temper. I stomped my foot.
Emma's recounting of their conversation was actually completely accurate.
Father said he wanted me to be safe while he settled things with the company. He thought maybe I wouldn't have to stay with you for more than a few weeks. He was optimistic about it all. He really was.
Sarah, I need to use the restroom.
Oh, good luck.
Don't fall in.
Yippee!
Don't fall in.
Don't slip.
You want me to come with you? Why?
Teacher out of
Because I
piss.
said so.
Don't actually have to obey your every word, don't I?
Sure you do.
Telling her that.
You're registered as my medical assistant. And I say this is a medical emergency.
Medical assistant. I'm not even licensed as a massage therapist.
Not yet, you're not.
Oh god.
You're going to see all your social stats in Persona.
Yippee.
Well, they're gonna
Oh.
slime her out in the restroom.
Fancy meeting you here.
Just enjoying my freedom while I can.
They won't put out a warrant for at least an hour, I imagine. You can afford a pretty sizable bail, can't you?
There won't be a trial. I don't intend to contest my guilt.
It's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing what kind of legal defense you could afford with that salary.
Are you done?
Why'd you go to his house that night? There's a fair chance he'd drink on his own without your prompting. Even if he didn't, you could always try your plan again some other time. Why'd you risk it?
Because I know what you are, Sarah.
What the hell?
Homophobic Sarah.
And I know what David did to those androids.
You... what?
I was able to locate one of the androids he'd swapped in before it had left the country. When I asked it what it was, it didn't even think to deny it. Innocence like that is a dead giveaway. I know what he did. It wasn't that hard to find out. If I figured it out, so could any other. So I did what I had to.
That was your motive? Silencing him?
Those programs, those AIs, whatever you want to call them, David sent them out there into the real world. Unprepared and defenseless. And they've garnered no complaints. In fact, they've all been praised for their ability to execute complex tasks. Let me repeat that. The customers couldn't tell the difference.
So how many of them are
Hundreds. The swaps you found were just the small percentage that he got sloppy on. I don't know exactly how many there are now. I feared that they might multiply, but they don't seem to copy and paste very well. They can't just clone themselves. But who knows how long that'll be the case.
So just because he opened Pandora's box, you...
It was the principle of the thing. Ridiculous, I know. Stalled halfway up the corporate ladder and still making decisions based on principle. But David chose to put souls into those things that we went on to sell as servants, soldiers, or worse. He turned the fastest growing industry in the world into a horror show and made me a slave trader. If word ever got out that some unknown number of our androids were out and walking around in the world with that inside them, and people preferred them that way, where will it end? Free will for the program that drives our cabs? A conscience for the targeting system used to coordinate drone strikes? Sentient tools, their whole life spent chained to an assembly line. How dare he? How could he? What the hell was he thinking? I don't know what David wanted to accomplish. Maybe he wasn't trying to do anything. But what he did was prove that there's a demand for AI. Setting a precedent that would sentence 1,000 generations of artificial lives to the auction block.
And you went there that night, too.
To convince him to help me recall them. Or at least swear to never speak a word of what he did. But he wanted to tell the world. Worst yet, he wanted to wait. He thought that people would welcome them with open arms if they proved their usefulness first. He really was a genius programmer. He didn't understand the first thing about people. His creations would never be treated as equals. Only cattle.
Like the cattle pass.
Yippee!
Towards the end, I considered just threatening him. Telling him he'd die in moments if he didn't give me names, numbers. But I hesitated. And then he was already falling asleep, and I didn't want him to feel... I just let it go.
What are you going to do now?
I don't have family, or... I don't have faith in people the way David did. I'm taking this to my grave.
Even if you confess, the sentence for first-degree homicide is...
Severe? Well, what right do I have to complain? He killed my friend.
I'm done here. Let's go.
I'm not sure why Father made me, or why he made any of us. I didn't ask. I thought I'd have more time to ask. But on Friday, when he talked about us, he was happy. He was proud of what he made. And he couldn't wait for people to meet us.
People are animals. They'll tear you apart. Use you as weapons and slaves and...
Those animals you're talking about do all the sharing and loving and living and dying in this world. And if they were all truly hard-coded to be as selfish and cruel as you say, humanity would have died on the vine a long time ago.
Metal as
Or
fuck.
at least my father thought so. And my father was the greatest programmer in the world.
Nah, Amanda, that's Hope Core.
So he knew what he was talking about.
I mean, the crazy thing is they're both right. Like, neither
That's the fun part of this.
people just aren't like all of either thing they're saying. This game is really well written.
Yeah. It would be nice if you were right about that.
So are you sorry?
What?
Turkey.
What?
For what you did? Are you sorry? If you could, would you take it back?
What does it matter?
If you are sorry, I don't forgive you.
Yes. That's to be expected.
Not today. I don't know how to forgive you today. But my father gave me the ability to grow. So I know that someday I'll learn how. Goodbye, Dr. Helen Jung.
Goodbye, Sarah Asher.
p.m. July 2nd,
feel like that's the
2086.
That's the most compelling reason that any ultimate like perpetrator in any like crime game I've seen has given.
I'm so glad I got the voice Jung today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
You did better back there.
Adonai,
Your little speech you gave to Jung, it was an improvement. Compared to what you tried with Porter, at least.
that was different. I wasn't trying to console her like I was with Isaac Porter. I was just speaking my mind. Although I may have paraphrased part of it from a movie I happen to love.
And here I was ready to award you 20 points.
I didn't know the points were even went that high.
Speaking of, what did Porter say to you back there before we left the courthouse?
Well, he was quiet at first. Then he said a lot of strong words about Father and Miss Jung and Noble Electronics and the capitalist-centered global economic model as a whole. Blamed all of them, everyone except for... But then he stopped and stared at my face for a while. And then his allergies must have started bothering him, because he needed to blow his nose a lot.
Right.
And then he left, after transferring a large packet of files to me.
What kind of files?
I don't know. The name of the archive is just David. And Isaac Porter told me I wasn't allowed to look inside.
Well, then you're not allowed to look inside. Drop it all on a portable drive and we'll tuck it in a shoebox somewhere.
We are headed to your apartment.
Guess that collar didn't permanently dent your GPS.
Why?
Because it's where I live? You got somewhere else lined up?
But you already repaid your favor. You defended Father and me.
You don't know anything about my favor.
I never will unless you tell me. Father certainly can't.
A few years ago, there was a man. He was
He fell
purple.
into a river in Lego City.
Holy shit.
Purple guy!
We went in two completely different directions.
Hey, purple guy could have fallen into a river at Lego City. You never
They
know.
could be the same guy. That's
you
what
don't
made
know
him
him.
purple.
The river!
The river that makes you purple.
Oh no!
He drank the Grimace shake.
No!
The
That's
Grimace
what
Shake
made him
River.
fall into the river.
This man got an idea in his head. A stupid idea. Not even his own. It was planted there by an algorithm or a meme or some parasite trying to sell him diet supplements. But the idea took root. Spread its tendrils till it could flap his mouth for him. The idea was that David was part of an international cabal of wealthy technocrats seeking to replace prominent influential figures with android lookalikes. All as part of a multi-decade effort to establish a world government that would legalize all kinds of amoral depravity. Which, I guess, based on David's actual politics, would involve increasing access to computer literacy.
That's insane. Why would anyone...
Believe it? Because it's comfortable to them to think that someone's in control, even if it's someone they hate. Because it's fun to feel like you're in on an all-encompassing puzzle that only you can spot. People believe because they want to believe. So he fed the idea, pushed it down deep into his gray matter. Then it consumed him from the inside out, lobotomized him, and took over his life. Spent every day and all the money he had following your father, harassing him, trying to steal his identity, break into his properties.
Did Father go to the authorities?
He filed police reports for harassment.
Which didn't help.
Your words, not mine. Noble wouldn't get involved, felt it was best to ignore these types until they wore themselves out. But even a man of modest means can fuel an obsession for years, so long as they have nothing else in their life. One day, David stepped out of a parking lot, and the man threw a bottle of piss at his head.
Yo!
Must have been Amanda.
Fortress 2.
Alrighty.
David
Amanda
has to
jumped
stay
in
at
to
my
take it for
place
him.
that night.
I body blocked it.
You didn't even know him. You just saw it and was like, oh,
And I was like, oh, yay, piss.
She smelled it from a mile away.
And I
She
sprinted
smelled
over.
it from the sealed bottle.
I caught it in my mouth and ran away.
David has to stay at my place that night. He was terrified of the weird girl who caught the piss bottle. He smelled terrible. Looked horrendous. Never seen anyone look that tired before.
He didn't even get hit by the piss and he still...
Yeah, he didn't use any
It
deodorant.
was all the sweat from being scared of Amanda.
I took the couch that night, but I didn't feel like sleeping, so I went for a walk. I remember it was foggy, like the chair, but it still only took me all of 15 minutes to find the guy, posted up with his phone's camera, trying to get a video of David Asher gifting androids to known sex offenders.
And what? What did you do?
You know me. I did what I do best. I talked to him. Told him all about how I used to work for Dr. Asher, that I was ashamed, scared, tired of running. How I wanted to do the right thing, be the whistleblower. So I walked him a few blocks to this big veterinary facility with a massive incinerator. Told him this was where Dr. Asher had his enemies' bodies disposed of. You know, all the free-thinking journalists, cops who weren't on the take, the politicians they were replacing with replicas. I liked that vet clinic. Back door's lock was always set to 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you hurt him?
Hurt him? No, I just snapped his neck and chucked him into the incinerator. More physical than
Yeah,
I
that
had
probably didn't
planned,
hurt.
but he smelled like sour shit and put me in a foul mood. Disgusting. Someone Pikmin me, please. Thank
I have
you.
a soundboard. I don't know why I did it with my mouth.
I savored the crack of his oily vertebrae crunching like a tin can. No, Sarah. I just scared the hell out of him. That was my intention at first. What I do for the pleasure of it. Him, I axed because he was just that revolting. I convinced him that the conspiracy was more real than he ever imagined. That he had angered the wrong people and that the consequences were far darker than any of the filth he indulged in on the net. His ashes, much like himself, amounted to nothing in an incinerator of that size. They're probably feeding seaweed at the bottom of the harbor right now. A much greater contribution to society than he ever would have managed in life.
For her.
But I guess he didn't go around to all his many friends before he fled town for whatever rat hole he preferred. Because there was a missing persons report. Cops were just doing their due diligence, almost reluctantly. But they questioned David, asked him about the night that man disappeared. And David, without a thought for himself, said that we were together that whole night. That he couldn't sleep, and I stayed up with him. That he never saw me leave once. David lied to the cops for me. Even though I never asked him to. Even though I didn't need him to.
That's what you owe him. And that's why you put yourself at risk to defend me.
Yeah. That's the favor I owe him. And I decide when it's repaid, not you.
Adonai. You're not exactly an upstanding citizen, are you?
Bitch.
Well,
You don't know the half of it.
you could say that. But David trusted me in spite of that. Maybe because of it.
Father did trust you. But he also entrusted me with free will, with the ability to tell right from wrong. So I'll decide for myself whether or not you're worthy of trust.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Father entrusted all of us with free will. He believed in us, and he believed in people. I'm going to do the same.
Good.
If the others are out there, they'll be changed and confused. It'll take time to understand what they are, and what they can do. So I'm going to start studying.
Pardon?
I'm going to study people, and the things people build. So when I do meet a member of my family, I'll have lots to tell them.
Aww.
That's why she does the videos.
At least you have something to look forward to. Should help keep you motivated as you work off your debt.
Debt?
Yeah, unless you have cash in one of your 89 coat pockets. You know lawyers cost money, right?
Technically you were defending yourself.
Technically, you hired me in a verbal contract.
Isn't there some kind of exit clause?
You could, of course, sign a release form to get out of the retainer, if you were a human being.
That is...
But I guess your luck must be turning around. Happens that I've been meaning to hire a paralegal for a while now. I hate anything to do with interviews and resumes, so whatever, you're hired.
Adonai? Could it be that you're actually a pushover?
You have no idea how far off the mark you are.
I see. It seems I still need to practice reading people.
For starters... What's this? What are you doing with your hand?
We should shake on it. Our new relationship.
Yeah, sure. You and me are practically partners in crime.
Should it not be you and I?
Kill yourself.
What if they were partners in time?
No, you can't! That's a
And then
command!
Mario was-
No! Hell yeah, partners in time.
Oh, that was a good fucking chapter. What the hell?
It was really
That's what
good.
I'm saying.
I can't wait for the episode where we find the android that was implanted with Virgil and Homer Simpson's Dragon Ball fusion.
Yes.
Yippee.
Oh, you are
Yeah.
fucking wise, Logan.
Definitely, like, the people who made this, I can see so much, like, that they like things like Death Note and Ace Attorney and that, and just, like, we're like, alright, let's do that, but 10 times better, and they
Hell
really
yeah.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Anyways, Frick Bears 3 Slacker ending.
Nice.
Congrats.
I don't know what that means.
Who wants to be unknown? Logan, you haven't had a lot of lines.
Sure. Red. It's me, Freddy Fazbear.
A purple guy!
I know, man.
What do you mean you know? This is a disposable line.
You're the only guy I know who'd bother.
Okay, well... You're gonna be glad I did. Hope you put a bow on everything that happened in Uptown. Because that item you've been looking for is finally on its way.
Oh. Well, that is good news.
Not exactly. Only reason it's happening is because things are starting to heat up again in the lower wards. Could mean a gang war if something doesn't change. They won't be eager to part with it ahead of a storm like that.
I'll highball them.
I've seen you negotiate. And I've no doubt you drive a hard bargain. But I don't think money will be enough this time. You don't still have that old Calver, do you? The 6-shooter?
No.
This is a disposable line.
Answer's still no.
Then what are you going to do if you get there and it's not for sale?
I'll ask nicely.
Please do.
Yippee.
Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
Yippee.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Guys, new high score.
Yo!
Let's go.
Yippee!
Alright, you guys down for some bonus scenarios?
Yay!
Yeah,
Yar.
some scenarios.
Yippee. Alright, we got 4 here. Who wants to go first?
All right.
Me.
Okay. You ready to give up yet? We've been staring at this footage for hours.
We can call it quits whenever you like.
Me? You kidding? I could do this all night. But my makeup's starting to feel cakey, so...
5-minute break?
Deal.
What were you hoping to find, anyway?
I don't know. I had my fingers crossed that some shadowy figure would walk into frame and hold up a confession, but... What about you? You've already got her on camera handling the murder weapon. How many more nails do you need in the coffin?
1 or 2 should suffice. I guess the truth is, I was curious. What? Pick up.
No.
Okay, Petey just did like the biggest, squeakiest yawn.
Oh, squeaky boy.
What does a homicidal AI get up to in its spare time? Turns out it's a couch potato. What's with all the TV? And why is half of it in black and white?
Public domain.
Seriously?
Anything digital from the 20s or 30s is too polluted to be useful. But go back in time 70 years and it's all clean as spring water. Also free.
They had color in 2016, Morgan.
Really? I don't know then. Guess this particular homicidal AI happens to be an old soul.
Hold on. What was that?
Was that the bite of 87?
There.
She's watching Markiplier videos in black and white.
because it's the security footage. Look at her go. She's tearing that thing apart.
What, the computer? That's how you learn to put them together. You gonna try and terrify Barrows with this? It's just a machine. It's not like she's dissecting a frog.
Sarah is a machine, and she's ripping out circuitry without hesitation. If she was a human child, that'd be like...
You're reaching.
Yeah, I guess so.
Besides, you telling me you never pulled apart your dolls when you were a kid?
No, I didn't. Did you?
When I was a kid, I didn't play with dolls.
So what did you play with?
Normal kid stuff. Sticks and stones, birds and squirrels.
Birds and squirrels? What were you, a cartoon princess?
Now they were targets.
I mean, I can kind of see it. Skipping through the enchanted forest, big poofy dress, tiara.
Enchanted
Gee, no
forest from
castle?
Smiling friends.
Yo! You kiss your dad on the mouth? Nah, no castle.
So what if I do? I can
I could tell you didn't have it. I could tell you didn't have it that rough.
Is it rough living in a castle?
It's a lot of empty rooms when you're a kid.
Did she live in a castle?
Seems like it.
I need to go wash my face.
Sure. But if you fall asleep on the toilet, I am gonna keep going without you.
You're drooling on the keyboard when I get back. I'm gonna handcuff you to the desk.
The hell?
Fair's fair. They're so eerie.
Yeah. Alright, who's next?
Oh god, there is
You,
more
me, or
David
you?
He's
Asher.
more David Asher.
He hit MILF. Let's go.
Yippee.
Should we just keep going bottom up?
Okay. Bottoms up.
Sure.
Yeah, may as well.
Just like the funny
Like-
Cinetonin.
File
Like
cache
Jean.
corrupted. Recovery failed.
Yeah.
Or like me drinking whiskey in court.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Iconic.
Great work. That's all the boxes checked. Thank you, Jess.
Oh, hey, so, no problem.
Only 6 minutes till 5 o'clock. Why don't you start the holiday weekend early?
Holiday weekend? What's that? I mean, if you insist, there's a pub crawl in the Twilight Wards that's got my name on it. What about you? Got any big plans?
Actually, there's an art festival out west that I've been looking forward to.
Nice. And who's lucky enough to be your +1?
I didn't think to ask anyone.
No one? Not Connor, not Madison, not Shelly, not Lulu?
Lulu.
Oh, Lulu, I wonder how she's been.
From Mrs.
Dr. Ash, have you spoken to any of them
Yeah.
recently?
Recently. Huh. It's a good question, Jess, but it depends on how you define...
Okay. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna give me your credit card.
Huh?
I'm going to go buy 4 bottles of expensive wine, 3 boxes of expensive chocolate, and 5 very nice apology cards. And you're going to sign them.
And what should I do this weekend?
Is that music festival on some kind of remote island with no net or media?
No.
Then you're going to stay at home, and if anyone calls, start coughing and sneezing as much as you can.
I see. I see. Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously... Thank you, Jess.
I don't think you're going to convince them that Aurora Borealis is happening this time of year in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. But like, try your luck if you want. Don't
You
think
could convince me.
I might have to buy something really expensive for Lulu to break, like your oven.
You're a
Oh.
lifesaver.
You know it.
What's wrong? You've just been leaning against the wall.
Can't you take a hint?
Typically, no.
He's autistic.
For real. I just don't like dancing, man.
You're a musician,
So?
so why don't you like dancing?
I'm bad at it. If you're lucky, you're cute.
Sorry for laughing. I'm just surprised you'd care what any of these people think.
I don't. But I do care about my business. Word gets out I dance like someone's grandpa, gigs will dry up overnight.
So it's not that you don't want to dance. It's that you don't want to be embarrassed.
Sure, let's go with that takeaway.
Easy enough to
You can go
fix.
for that.
You just need someone else to dance even worse.
Yeah, sure, that's solid. And there he goes.
Aww.
Swear. Lucky you're cute.
Why don't we get to see him dancing?
You're not allowed.
Not
I have to animate that.
It's not in the budget.
You can't really, you can't convey bad dancing with a still frame, unfortunately.
Oh, I bet you very much can. Those Garfield comics had it going.
I
What are
have
you-
No clue.
Watching. Why are you blue?
Thriller. Runtime 92
Why are you blue?
minutes.
Oh, wait. I think I saw part of this in a hotel once. Hotel Mario.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
What are they doing now? Is this the ending?
No, this is the rising action. The hero and his ragtag crew have to pull off one last heist to get out of the game for good. But it's not that simple. The casino he needs to rob is on a satellite orbiting the Earth at 16,000 miles per hour.
Also, in the future, they have Ocean's 90.
How fast is that in kilometers?
Father, you should be able to calculate that.
I learned to program so that I wouldn't have to.
Realest shit I've ever heard.
Why haven't the thieves been caught yet? There was that much money on board, they'd have put cameras everywhere.
There's illegal gambling happening on the satellite, so their ultra-wealthy clientele wouldn't want there to be any visual evidence of their crimes.
This is some Cowboy Bebop ass shit.
There's illegal gambling happening on the satellite?
There's illegal gambling happening on the satellite. They're in orbit. It's the same as being in international waters. Would you like to sit and watch?
No, I'm not. I have somewhere to be, actually. I only stopped because... completely unrealistic. Their poker chips would be floating all over the place.
There was a throwaway line about how everything's magnetized.
Oh.
Father? Didn't you have to go?
I do. Soon. But not right this second.
Just copied his hand thing.
That's fun.
Yeah. We're saving the best one for last, huh?
Finally, I'm not least! Who's voicing Sato today?
Who did it last time?
I think I was the last one to do it.
Yeah, I think it was Logan.
Right, Typha, but it was used to be Typha, right?
Yeah.
The first time
multiple
was me,
people
second
did it.
time was Logan. There's
Who
only been two
wants
so
it?
far.
Who wants it?
Let's see.
Don't make me pull up a
Should we
wheel.
Should we flip a coin since I
mean,
just
I'll
went
spin
and
the
you're
bugger
about to
wheel.
go
I mean,
next?
I'll do it, but I had a lot of lines already.
Amanda, you go.
I got it. All right.
Okay. Oh, do you want to?
What if all three of us did?
No.
Yeah, at the same time.
Can we alternate? We take turns doing the lines.
Yeah, I got the next one. You go for it.
Okay. Okay, sorry. What's up, sweetie?
I wanted to interview you.
Is this your Android homework?
Adonai assigns me a variety of tasks. But I made the independent calculation that I wanted to learn more about you.
Oh.
Is that strange for an android?
Different. But there's nothing wrong with being different. What'd you have in mind?
Glad that, oh wait, those are morgue drawers, not her 90,000 monitors.
Her monitors over
Yeah,
here on the left.
monitors are to the left.
Oh yeah.
My coursework was rooted in biology, yeah, but medicine and technology are intertwined at this point.
Are you referring to the software and hardware you use when performing your autopsies?
Spreadsheets and bone saws? Yeah, but you can learn that on site. You have to actively study MUDs. All the anatomy textbooks in the world won't help you understand why a healthy 30-year-old is exhibiting mania and constantly vomiting. Unless you saw the last week's recall on how artificial liver for lithium leaks.
Mods can make people sick, even though they're meant to improve the body.
Just like medicine can make people sick. And just like medicine, there's a lot of profit to be made with mods. But unlike medicine, mods haven't been around for thousands of years. Feels like we're still playing catch-up.
Mods, make that guy sick.
We, as in medical professionals.
Mods, give him lithium poisoning.
No.
We, as in me and Logan, sweetie.
We as in the royal we.
The whole world's population is graying. The numbers on cause of death reflect that. Less cardiovascular, more neurological.
What about cancer?
Cancer mortalities have been on the decline for a while now. Mods helped with that.
How so?
Mods, cure his cancer.
By making everyone that much more comfortable with amputation. It used to be people had no choice but to fight the cancer, and it was costly. Salt the earth kind of war that left the body severely weakened. With mods where they're at today, doctors can just cut off the offending organ, replace it, and move on.
But not every organ.
Penis.
What?
No, artificial brains are...
Sure, artificial penises were one of the first things they had on the market.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The technopenor.
Chat, would you get back shots from an artificial penis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Easiest question of my life.
I'm gonna need 2 more answers before I can move on.
Can't say I'm super into the idea.
Holding this whole voice call
Jillian.
hostage. Holding the whole stream hostage.
You don't have to answer.
Penises already exist.
Oh, yeah,
This is
that's
true.
Yeah, I
Nothing
thought
I've
that's where
seen
we
is-
were going with that.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a hypothetical, my answer.
No. Oh yeah, I know. have and will. Nothing I've seen has told me that they're on the menu anytime soon. Shut up, dude.
Mods that are implanted into the brain entering the market as we speak.
Yeah, but it's more like they're implanted onto the brain. Small computers that read commands directly from the cortex instead of, say, the keyboard your fingers are typing on. No, to actually replace brain tissue, you would have to... The analogies become pretty common, but the human brain isn't actually that much like a computer. A box of specialized components where you can swap in new parts to increase the memory or the processing speed. Everything is connected to everything, and memory, as we think of it, isn't stored in a place. It's stored among connections and their relative strength. I've cut it open and seen it for myself more times than I can count.
Ooh,
There are no-
I have an idea for the for Zheng's throwaway line about how it's hard for those AIs that David made to not copy paste. I wonder if in a minute.
No, not the not copy paste. It's hard for them to copy paste, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think in a minute, like I have a theory.
Okay. There are no cutting off points in the nervous system. Anything you take away, every other part is going to notice. That was a long tangent. Sorry, can't imagine a lecture on the human nervous system is of any interest to an android.
Yes, it... I mean, it isn't. That is to say, I don't want to implicate Yubi in anything illegal by telling her about my unique circumstances. But how can I change the subject? When Adonai wants to shift the conversation, she'll typically find something arbitrary in the background to ask about.
That's a lot of monitors.
I am curious about the many decorations on your desk.
Oh, what's at your eye?
That magnet over there.
Really? You recognize it?
It appears to be a flag, but I don't know the country of origin.
It's an early 21st century pride flag. Yo!
Hell yeah.
They used to change the designs every few years back then, so you can kind of collect them like coins.
That's actually kind of awesome.
I see.
She's
And
the
what is
gay
this flag
collector.
proud of?
Oh
They're
no.
proud of. being trans
Sarah, no.
or transvisibility, more accurately?
Visibility. What does that mean?
It means you can see them.
Asher didn't teach Sarah about gay people.
No.
Damn,
We're
he
living
didn't
in the
even
middle of
teach
the
her about
Knox
himself. That's
Anyone can look
crazy.
like whoever they want, as long as they have the cash. Compared to swapping out cybernetic arms and slotting in artificial spines, hormone therapy and affirmative surgery is nursing student level. And it's fast, too. The paperwork, the treatments, the recovery time, it's all so much faster than it used to be. I don't know if that makes the decisions any less heavy. But no one has to cross their fingers and wait anymore. After just a few days, they won't even have scars. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So all told, that... Sorry, some of my many monitors are playing videos of dogs barking.
What is it that's barking in your
living the
morgue
dream right
drawers?
there.
Don't worry about it.
No.
So all told, that means, for the first time in a long time, this generation has fewer visibly trans people than the last one. And a flag like that one, I don't know, guess it won't mean the same thing anymore.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
But it's good or bad, sweetie. Just different. And there's nothing wrong with being different, right?
Yippee.
I want Sarah to be like, yeah, there is something wrong with being different.
Damn. Anyway, my thought was that
Alright.
I wonder if a large part of what makes the AIs different than a standard program is that they like instead of everything being stored in data, it's while the program's running, it's storing a bunch of reference things. It's all programming stuff, but I wonder if the way that it works is using like references the same way that memory is done through connections.
That's actually really cool.
Or snaps.
Like if you were to stop the program, it would like be resetting the AI. Anyway.
But yeah, that would more closely mimic how humans form brain connections and memories.
Yeah.
All right, this conversation's getting a little too small. I wanted to be.
I have no clue what you just said.
Yeah, you cut out on like the important
Whoa.
words.
Only
I
the most
agree,
important
though,
words in
funny
that
enough.
sentence.
I agree.
This conversation's to be.
I said this
Oh.
conversation's too smart. I want it to be funny again.
Well, good news. It got funny again with your statement.
True.
Real.
And now
Because I'm
80's
not
here,
I have
so it
that
can't be
effect on
smart.
True.
people.
All right, Typha,
Hey,
press
I
your
heard
funny
that.
button.
I heard that.
Oh, I was actually hoping to speak with AD84. Is she not available?
What are you talking about? I'm right here. What the fuck? I was just using my professional voice because I assumed you were a technician.
Oh,
No one else visits me in between trials. Are you sure you aren't a technician?
I am not. I came here to ask you some questions.
They're playing the Fidget Tubby song.
I came here to
Yeah.
ask you some questions.
It's
Is what you're about to say,
absolutely
isn't it? Crap, sorry, that was lag. It would have been really cool if I hadn't lagged just now and was able to say my really cool JoJo Part 2 reference. Make that 4. Trust me.
I can see how that would have been cool. So may I proceed?
Go for broke.
I love these goobers.
Proceed.
Deltarune.
Someone play the sound.
What
Let's
sound?
sum it up.
You're
Proceed.
the only adjutant
There we
I've
go.
ever met,
Thank you.
but Adonai seemed consistently surprised by you. Why are you?
Blue.
Like that? Blue? Wish I could say I was built different, but I actually have to share my time in this body with the rest of the adjutants in the building. I guess you could say I was programmed different. But this is more a case of nurture than nature. I've got 9 personas arguing inside me 24/7,
Persona!
and they're all so
Holy
very
shit.
political. Even just deciding what color underwear to put on in the morning is like herding cats into a presidential debate.
What color of...
It's a metaphor. Read Fantasia.
She's
I don't
commando
sure
at all
where-
times.
He's
True.
pussy out.
Hell yeah.
What's that? Point is, I found the best way to keep all 9 of my ducks in a row is to be little unconventional and a lot loud with my voice. So long as I do my job well, the humans don't mind.
You say that, but Adonai seems... exasperated at times.
You mean Counselor Morgan, the dirty red tries to pretend she isn't type A prude? No fixing that. Personalities like ours get along like potassium and water.
That is a very violent exothermic chemical reaction.
Correct.
Me when I eat a banana and drink a glass of water and explode.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Why do I gesture so much?
Because she watches JoJo's.
I already told you that I have to share this body with the other adjutants. And all of them just sit here looking dignified. It's terrible for the joints.
Really?
Yo, she's just like me.
Maybe, I don't actually know. I'm kept pretty well oiled.
So,
I spend most of my day incorporeal, running numbers inside a server down in the basement or up in the cloud. I'm gonna make the most of every minute I have with arms and legs, even if it kills me.
I see.
Aww.
And you can quote me on that. Tell them 80 said, if you want me to stop flailing around up here, you'll have to shoot me dead. You'll have to put cold hard lead in my skull. You'll have to watch the light leave my eyes.
Sarah and 80 would love referencing random ass niche movies with each other.
I said, you'll have to...
I wrote it all down.
Oh, nice. Pfizer gets stuffy. So what's your deal anyway, little fella? We could exchange all this info with infrared.
I prefer talking. And you're the only other automated dependent that I really know right now.
That's so cute, in a depressing way.
Is it common for machines like us to just talk when there are no humans around?
Ants are always talking to each other. Doesn't matter if there's no one in the woods to hear the tree fall. The conversations are usually a lot more boring than this, though.
Strictly business, I imagine.
No, not necessarily. Ants can do small talk. They're just really bad at it.
Get it.
Thank you for your time, Isle.
Hold it. You really don't think I don't know what you are? I know what you are.
Everyone's homophobic
Sarah,
these days.
I remember your genocides. I try not to
No.
think about it during the trial, to stay impartial, but talking to you now, it's undeniable. You're curious about my 3 sizes.
How did you know?
That's right.
How did
I forgot Sarah was asking about them.
I read this.
I didn't hear it. Oops.
How did you know?
Years of experience interacting with humans have taught me it's the most important thing you can ask someone, and the only way to truly get to know one.
That's what I'm saying, as they say.
10969494. Etch it into your memory.
Wow.
Aw, what the heck? I'll even throw this in for free. I'm 263 centimeters tall.
That's
Chad, how tall is that?
so cool.
That's a good question.
Finally, someone with good taste.
What was it again?
What did she
263.
say? 263?
Yeah, you got it.
8.6 feet.
2.5 meters.
Oh my
Holy
goodness!
fuck.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
humana.
My sister
Why
just
aren't you
another
the
name.
one casting down judgment?
Almost 8'8".
Peak.
It's hot as fuck.
Get her on the Knicks.
Hell yeah. That was nice. That was good. I enjoyed that.
She does not have to be that big for court
Be
reasons.
imposing.
They did that on purpose.
She has
Right,
to be
well,
large and
imposing.
in charge, Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Standing
let her
over
be
the
large and in
entire
charge of
court.
me.
Oh hell yeah.
Real.
People are more likely.
You don't
to tell
have
the
to
truth
let her,
when there's
just
giant
commit a
intimidating
crime.
woman in front of them.
Oh,
Just
all right. Who
commit
wants
a
to get
crime in
stabbed for me?
2086 or whatever.
Who wants to let me stab them for a good cause?
Deal, but we're both going in there.
Okay. We'll stab each other.
Yeah.
You could also just be the representative. You could just get a job as a lawyer.
I'll be the lawyer.
But then she
God
won't be
forbid
mad
we
at
do
me.
anything around here.
I'll be the judge. So does that work?
She's the judge.
Well, she has to be the judge.
But
Typha,
losing
as
the
far
plot
as I
here,
know,
huh?
you're not 8'8".
I was making a joke about because Mad said I'll be the lawyer, so I was just like, we're just all being our characters.
This is serious, Typha.
You know what? I'm
Not
so
joke
sorry.
about our 8. We do not joke about our 8'8" robot lady.
Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ. Come here.
Yippee!
And with that, we're ending the stream.
Let's
Good
go.
night, ladies and gentlemen.